Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that we looked at. I think we're going to kind of take a different approach to how we teach our offense. That it's not just fast break, secondary motion, half court. That's these kind of buzz phrases, but kind of looking at it in terms of gears. That our third gear is going to be our transition offense, where you've got advantages. You're playing off of misses, steals, long rebounds. Second gear is going to be kind of that in-between game that we've got to significantly get better at too. So it's more or less against a set defense. So that obviously goes into what we previously called our half-court offense. So it's just having better recognition, which is, I think it's like 50% of the game when we did our projects, of understanding that a bulk share of this is kind of, I don't want to say out of the control of just mandating play calls. We want our guys to play with freedom. So when we don't have the initial break and we're going up against a set defense and flow, one possession to the next, we want to have better organization, better reads, play with better spacing. That's going to create advantages for us. And then obviously our first gear is going to be, dead ball situations, coming out of timeouts, maybe after free throws, truly against a set defense that's not on the move, and really understand where we're, manipulating the defense, knowing the coverages, being better prepared for that. And then the biggest probably factor outside of just teaching the vision is the development behind it, and really diving in more of, how we're structuring our individual workouts, our vitamins, to basically have this game plan, but how are we going to produce at the end of the day? How are we going to space appropriately? How are we going to play, make, and pass appropriately? And how are we going to take and knock down the shots that we need to? And really investing a lot more time there. That's something we've been talking about in the offseason, not just having the roadmap and the game plan, but also what's the player development behind it, to make sure that we're getting what we need out of our offense and improving significantly in those areas, which will now be second and first gear.